What is happening, guys? FiGhTiNCoWBoy here, and we're back, ready to continue on. So I think I'm pumping these out a little too fast, because I just realized that Pinwheel did drop a mask. I just killed him so quick, I forgot to pick the damn thing. Pretty bummed about that. But I can get the masks later after the Tomb of Giants, so whatever. Just be, Hog Man for a while longer. Anyway, as I mentioned at the start of the last episode, we're about to go to the Painted World, and it's important to realize that when you enter the Painted World, you cannot leave until you reach the end of it. So there's a couple key items you're going to want to bring to help prepare for this journey. The blooming purple moss clumps, the one that remove toxin, very useful. Some form of fire, whether that's fire arrows, fire bombs, a fire weapon, whatever the case is, you're going to want some fire. So if you have fire and you have moss clumps, you're ready to go. So this is the Dark Moon Tomb bonfire, of course. Actually, right after we knock this area out, we're going to be coming back here and beating the piss out of Gwendolyn. Take this on up. And hit this lever. Run back on down. Now, to get into the Painted World, you of course need the Painted Doll. We grabbed that after the Black Knight that was immediately after the Stray Demon. You'll remember this is the room that's filled to the brim with Guardians. Of course, we also have 20 Estus now, as I went ahead and double kindled the bonfire at Firelink. I just realized I actually forgot to increase it up to +3 with that Firekeeper soul that I had, but I'll be fine without that. See, this is why they tell you to not touch the paintings when you're at a museum. It has nothing to do with the oils in your fingers. It's the fact that you could get sucked in, and then all of a sudden you're stuck in a painted world. So as I mentioned, went ahead, got this bad boy upgraded, Black Knight Greatsword +5. And this is a really good example to circle back to scaling. I talked about scaling earlier, and you can see this weapon has a base damage at 330, and then with the B scaling and strength, I'm getting an extra 211 damage on it, making this thing an absolute monster when it comes to knocking out enemies. Another thing I want to do, I'm kind of thinking about changing my fashion up a bit. Yeah, I'll go like full Silver Knight with the Elm. Now let's go Black Iron. Could I be Black Iron Lad? Black Iron's pretty heavy. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I could rock Black Iron. Let's see. Oh, too heavy. Though that does kind of look good. I like the aesthetic. Take a look at some stuff here. 63 out of 120. Alright, so I'm actually not that far off from being able to use this with a medium roll. Probably after... actually, you know what? I could probably get that like right now if I just do this. I'm never gonna make your weapon. All these boss souls getting eaten. I don't really want your spear. Might get your shield. Oh, we're leveling up. We are gonna level up that endurance, and I'm gonna be Black Iron. This guy, and then the other three. Ah, wrong way. Whatever. I can get plenty of levels from that. So anyway, we're going to head on forward from that. There'll be a couple of hollows up here, as well as the bonfire to this area. That put me up to 124. That should do it. Let's find out. Oh, no, it's not. How close am I? 124 to 63? 20. Oh, I need to be 126. Son of a bitch. Maybe, let's find something that's slightly lighter that would still work with this fashion. 9.2. Something that's dark, lighter, and kind of has a heavy aesthetic to it. And there's really nothing. Could replace that instead of 8. Let's see, what else would look good? Aaron, for that. That would work. How'd the gargoyle helm look? Not too shabby. But not too good either. Oh, you're having the Black Knight. Anyway, alright, enough Fashion Souls. Go up the steps. A couple of hollows here. Monstrous. This is honestly disgusting. Let's see. Oh yes, this. Humanity right here. Little tricky to hit this, but knock that down and get yourself a humanity. We're gonna go up the steps. Up the next set of steps, we're gonna have 3 hollows that'll kind of charge us and an archer. Right? Now these guys are toxic. What you need to do to stop them is kill them with fire, which is ironic considering they have torches. Otherwise, what you can try and do is swing and immediately roll back, but with a heavier weapon, that honestly just ain't gonna fly. As you can see, got hit with toxic. But fire is the best way to kill them. I know it's kind of annoying, but alright. Poisoned him. I'll just let him bleed out. Grab that. The big thing is, fire needs to be the final hit on them. So, like if I had a fire weapon, I could just run up and beat the shit out of these guys. They would go down. Otherwise, you know, you can just, if you have enough stuff, just get rid of the toxic and they'll just die on their own. But right there, you can see how as he died, there was that explosion that happened, and that's what will inflict you with the toxic. So let's see, kill the 3, 8. Oh yeah, we're gonna go in here. Wait, no. Getting my directions confused. Never mind, not in there. Not in there. I wanna go this way. Yeah. Nice. Now we go on up. Such a cool bit. So there's going to be an item right here. Some bird dudes are going to fly on down once we get over here. Said some bird dudes are going to fly on down. There we go. You guys are late. They're not that bad, to be honest. Just beat the piss out of them. They have very low poise, so it's quite easy to stun like them. Stun lock them. Stun like. We're gonna go here. Yeah. Dried finger. You can see some loot over there. We'll be making our way over to that a little bit later. After the dried finger, drop on down. Now the dried finger, you're probably not going to want to use right now. It's basically an item that will increase your chances of being invaded. If you're looking for PvP, use it. Otherwise, avoid it, because you know, if you just pop it wondering what it does, it makes people come into your game to kill you. So keep that in mind. Anyway, kill them and get the soul item. Then we're going to go upstairs and outside. The next room is going to have a couple archers. We can go ahead and knock this down now. You don't have to do that. You can also hit it when you get on the balcony. But I'm going to go here. Get rid of this prick. And then get rid of this prick. You know what? How many do I got? I got 2. Yeah, I don't want to deal with shooting you with arrows. Oh my god, that time hurt. I guess I got hit by the fire. I mean, honestly, it's almost easier to just kill them, and then after the fact, just cure the toxic. You know, these things are really annoying. Thankfully, you can't get inflicted with toxic if you're already toxic, right? Anyway, we're gonna, if you didn't shoot the arrow, you know, walk out right here, cut down that soul item, that'll drop down to below. We'll get that at a later time. So, we're going to take these stairs up. Ugh, I forgot that there was one. Alright. He'll be mostly dead. Anyway, we're going to be doing a leap here, jumping across, so run, jump across, grab the soul of a brave warrior. After that, so we're going to run around this corner for egg vermifuse. Oh shit, I fell down. Poisoned. I'm going to die. Thankfully, as you can see right there, falling down here isn't like the world or anything. Just drop down. So get the egg vermifuge. If you're an egghead, that's the thing you use to get rid of it. Take this ladder down. These are poison rats just like the ones down in the depths. They also drop humanity, just like the ones down in the depths. Where'd you come from? Get the Painted Guardian set. And then there's this empty area. Now, this area is a roll-down spot. There's a couple little areas where, if you get to them, the only way to really get out of them is to roll down into here. So I wanted to point that out in case you're wondering what the hell it's for. But, yeah, you roll down there, you come there, climb back on up. Head on out via the ladder. So now we're going to go this way and proceed. Drop down here, make our way on outside. Soul item over here. Oh, come on, that should have totally got you. And we'll proceed this way to Mr. Zombie Dragon. Now the Zombie Dragon can be kind of hard. You can sit back and cheese him with arrows. Magic works, or you can just honestly whack him in the head until he's dead and you'll get a dragon scale. See that running on up and grabbing the soul item and then subsequently the blood shield will piss him on off. Blood shield is a decent shield for resistances against, I want to say it's curse, toxic, things like that. Yeah. Boost various resistances. So anyway, we're just moving back a little bit, get him to come down. We'll do this weird poison breath thing. And this is actually the second zombie dragon. There's one in the Valley of the Drakes, but we didn't go fight that yet. Now, if your bow has been upgraded, it's going to work much better than this. So obviously you can see this would kill him eventually. We're not going to be doing that because that would take way too damn long. like hitting the hands and backing up. If enough of that hits you, you'll get poisoned, but it's not like a giant concern. Honestly, the bigger threat is he can knock you off this bridge at times. Beat on down the zombie dragon. Got a dragon skill. Going all the way down to the end of the bridge, there is a half corpse of a zombie dragon. This is actually like a bug. I still don't know to this day if this is supposed to be here or why it's here, but to remove it, you just go forward with a heavy attack and it stands up. And now that it's stood up, you can go this way and escape. Now, if you really want to leave the painted world right now, if you drop on down, you can go that way, talk to the boss, and head on out. You're home free. Didn't take long, right? Only been here for 16 minutes. You could honestly get to this spot in less than 5 if you just ran. But there's a bunch of items here, so why the hell would we leave? So, go back to the staircase. Right. Enter in it right here. We're going to take the staircase on up. I have Birdman. Strength build. I mean, technically there's enough dex in this for it to be considered a quality build, but this thing is a strength weapon through and through. It just annihilates. Just that sweet feeling of absolutely obliterating something, making it so it can't even fight back because of how much poise damage you're doing. And now we finally have the red sign soapstone. This is the sign we put down when we want people to fight us. So anyway, we're going to kill them, grab that. You can obviously see that soul item. We're going to go down a little bit lower just to avoid fall damage. Jump right here. After that, drop on down to get back on the stairs. Oh, Mr. Birdman with a souvenir of reprisal. Another rare drop from them. Let's see. Sorry, we gotta go get the bonfire exit. Hang on a second. Let's see. Take the stairs outside and keep the wall on your right. You'll find the stairs leading down. It's okay. So I need to. Oh no! Wait a minute. No, yeah. Going side and around. These are the stairs I want. Getting my stairs all mixed up. These are obviously all the dead birds we just killed. At this point, just run past these guys for now. They're the phallics. They're not really a threat, so you can kill them if you want. But more importantly, we're going to open this door, which will give us a shortcut back to the bonfire. Ta-da! So there's no point in resting. I still have 10 Estus at this point. Let's see. This is probably going to get split into 2 episodes. This area is pretty lengthy. But there's a couple other things we'll do before we wrap up. Namely, the phallics. So as I mentioned, the phallics is kind of a joke. They can hurt a little bit. But the thing is, they're like big marshmallows. They don't have a lot of health. And killing the entire phallics formation will net you about 7,000 souls. And with any decent AoE spell or long weapon, you know, like you're seeing right now, you can absolutely decimate the entirety of the phallics. You just walk up and you're like, whap! And they're all just getting booped on. So the point I'm making here is these fuckers respawn. Y'all lost a bunch of souls earlier and you feel like you need souls. This is the place to farm. That just took me about 20 seconds for 7,000 fucking souls. Nice farm spot, right? Anyway, looking at the time, yeah, I think we'll go over, no, we'll wrap up, because there's a lot of this area left still, 4 different directions we gotta go in, and then a boss, and then, we'll probably go after Gwendolyn in the next part as well, do another, double boss feature episode, so, we will wrap this one on up, having made it to the Painted World. In the next episode, we will finish up the closing parts of this, and then make our way on over to the boss. So stay tuned, and we'll catch you guys then.